Welcome to part 2 of Tools of the Trade, my video where I show different things that I use to make life easier when I'm doing, when I'm fixing things up, like toys and comics and stuff like that. And we're going to start off with this. These are mini squeeze bottles, but you can get other ones. The little travel bottles you can get at like Walmart work real well for this too. They're 4 ounces, and it's going to run you about $3 or $4. Not terribly expensive. So what do I use those for? I use them for different things. This one has lighter fluid in it. I'll explain it someday. This one has distilled water in it. This one has dish soap, Dawn dish soap with distilled water already mixed and ready to use on comic books, and the plastic on blister packs or blister toys that are in blister pack, and different things like that. Ammonia, I'll explain what I use that for eventually. I have in this Dawn dish soap. You could put any type of dish soap in it. It's just a whole lot easier to use this than a big bottle. And I have an empty one here. And this, my intention on this one is to mix up some methyl cellulose, so I don't have to go and make some every time I need it. I can just shake this up and use it. So that's what the bottles I use. That's what I use the bottles for. It's to store liquids that I use for different things for comic books. So what's next? Let's go to this little item here. Some of you might recognize this, some of you might not, but this is a toothbrush. This is actually a worn-out toothbrush that I used until it was no longer effective for cleaning my teeth. And what I do with that is I will take a little Dawn dish soap, I'll put it directly on the toothbrush, and then I'll take an action figure and I'll just scrub it down, and that gets into all the cracks, and then I can just rinse it off with water and it's good. So that's what I use the toothbrush for. I do not use this on comic books. I only use it on toys, okay? Next up we have this little item, and this is a this is a label remover, and you can get these on Amazon or even on eBay, I guess, but Amazon I know has them because that's where I got this one a couple of years ago. I got 3 of these with a metal one. I don't know where the metal one is currently, but I got 3 of these, and they've lasted me 3 or 4 years, and they're still good. And you use that to take off labels. Now, taking it off of plastic, take it off of cardstock, that's not that difficult. But sometimes the labels are a little too sticky to do that with, and that's where these little items come into play. I use these interchangeably. This is a medical cotton bud, and this is just the general cotton bud that you find that some people use for cleaning their ears with, which is fine as long as you don't stick it in your ear. You clean on the inside of the cone of your ear and you're good. Don't stick it inside the ear. That's not good. But I use them in conjunction with the liquids I showed when I need those liquids to be in a individual place. I want to control where the liquid is. Sometimes that's distilled water. And I will show you examples of that eventually. Sometimes it's the lighter fluids. Sometimes it's something else. And I'll explain all of that eventually. As I go more in depth into the processes. This is a cheap paintbrush. I got this in like a 20-pack of different size artist brushes. It's actually not a bad brush, and I use this in particular with the lighter fluid to paint over the stickers when they're on comic books or on the backing board of a toy or something like that, and that helps loosen the glue and allows this tool to work a little better. I've also used this to take stickers off of Mylar. It works in conjunction with the lighter fluid. So that's what I use those tools for, and I think that's it. Yeah, we're not going to get into the individual liquids. I'll do those. I'll devote a segment to them in particular by themselves. Now, if you like this video or you learned something, share it with one of your friends. Let them know. Give them a chance to learn too. And if you want to help support my channel, you can always go down in the description below and buy me a cup of coffee. Really appreciate that. It does help me to grow the channel a little bit and make additional things happen. You don't have to. Giving me a thumbs up or a like, that helps a lot. Subscribing to my channel helps a lot. So that's it for today. Hope you all learned something, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.